1 month ago, I made the most money I've ever made from YouTube, and to be more specific, it came from YouTube Shorts. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can change your life with YouTube without going through all the struggles I faced, because I'm here to teach you. Right now, Gen Z is starting YouTube more than ever. People are building audiences, making money, and creating real opportunities for themselves online. But even if you're not Gen Z, it doesn't matter. Anyone can start YouTube right now. The opportunity is wide open. You just have to take it. Most people don't start YouTube because they overthink. They worry about the niche, the channel name, the type of videos, or whether anyone will even watch. I've been there. I used to sit and plan everything instead of actually posting. I thought I needed the perfect strategy before even uploading. I would spend weeks obsessing over the perfect font for a thumbnail or debating if my channel name sounded professional enough. It's a trap I call productive procrastination. You feel like you're working because you're planning, but in reality, you're just standing still. But here's the truth. Planning doesn't grow a YouTube channel. Posting does. The creators who are winning right now, especially Gen Z, aren't the ones with perfect plans. They're the ones taking consistent action. They understand that the YouTube algorithm is a machine that needs data. If you don't upload, the machine has nothing to analyze. If you don't upload, you never get the feedback necessary to improve. Overthinking is usually just a mask for fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, or fear of looking cringe. But the people making 5 or 6 figures from shorts right now are the ones who were willing to be cringe for a few months while they figured it out. They didn't wait for a sign. They created the sign by hitting the upload button. Stop treating your first video like it's a Super Bowl commercial. It's just practice. And practice is the only way to get to the big leagues. When I first started YouTube, I had no idea what I was doing. I was an 18-year-old kid with a cheap microphone and a gut feeling that there was more to life than the traditional 9 to 5. My first videos were rough. Actually, they were terrible. The lighting was bad, the audio was crunchy, and I sounded like I was reading a grocery list. Some flopped completely. We're talking 0 views for weeks. Others did okay for reasons I didn't understand at the time. I remember sitting at my desk, refreshing the page, wondering why one video got 100 views while another got none. But the most important thing is, I started. Every video taught me something. How to edit, how to hook attention, how to keep viewers engaged. I learned that the first 3 seconds of a video are the most valuable real estate on the internet. I learned that a good title is worth more than a $2,000 camera. You can't learn YouTube by watching tutorials alone. You learn it by uploading and creating. It's like learning to ride a bike. You can watch 1,000 videos on how to balance, but until you get on the seat and fall over a few times, you don't actually know how to do it. Every failed video was just a lesson in disguise. Every low view count was an invitation to try a different hook or a better edit. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a community. I had to figure it all out through trial and error. I sat in the trenches of the creator studio, looking at retention graphs until my eyes hurt. That struggle is what built my YouTube muscle, and it's that same muscle that eventually allowed me to have my biggest month ever. Here's the reality. Making money on shorts isn't instant. You need millions of views to really earn from AdSense. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this isn't it. But don't worry, I've done the hard work already, and I can show you how to shortcut the process. My first shorts barely got any views. I would spend an hour editing a 30-second clip only for it to sit at 12 views for 3 days. It was frustrating, but every upload taught me something. What works, what doesn't, and how the algorithm reacts. I started treating each video like a laboratory experiment. Experiment A. What happens if I put a question in the first second? Experiment B. What happens if I use fast-paced captions? Experiment C. What happens if I change the background music? Every video made me a little better. I realized that shorts are a volume game combined with value. You have to hit the viewer with a punchy hook, keep the pacing high, and deliver a payoff at the end. That consistent improvement led to my biggest YouTube month ever. Not one viral video, just constant progress. It's about compounding interest. One video might get you 10 subscribers, the next might get you 50. By the time you've uploaded 100 shorts, you have a library of content that works for you 24/7. When you see a creator blow up, you are usually just seeing the tip of the iceberg. You didn't see the 90 videos that failed before that one viral hit. But those 90 videos were the foundation that made the viral hit possible. One of the biggest mistakes people make is asking, what's the perfect way to start YouTube? They want to know the perfect niche, the perfect upload time, time and the perfect keywords, but perfection is the enemy of progress. Instead, ask yourself, what's the fastest way I can start? You don't need a perfect camera or expensive editing software. You can literally start YouTube with your phone and free tools. In fact, many of the top Shorts creators today use nothing but an iPhone and CapCut, because Shorts are meant to feel authentic. If a video looks too much like a high-budget commercial, people tend to swipe away. They want to see you. They want to see real life. One imperfect video is worth more than 5 perfect ideas that never get uploaded. I've seen people spend months pre-producing their first video, only for it to flop because they didn't understand the platform. The platform is the teacher. The faster you start, the faster you improve. If you upload today, you are already ahead of the 99% of people who are still planning. You are getting your bad videos out of the way. Think of it like this. You have about 50 bad videos inside of you. The sooner you get them out of your system, the sooner the good ones can come out. Don't wait for a $500 microphone. Use the one on your headphones. Don't wait for a ring light. Stand in front of a window. The algorithm doesn't care about your lighting as much as it cares about your story and your ability to keep people watching. Starting YouTube completely changed how I view work and value. Before, I thought the only path was school, then a job, slowly working my way up. I was taught that your income is tied to your hours. You trade an hour of your life for $20 or $30. That's the linear path, and it's what most of society follows. But building something on YouTube showed me that real value doesn't come from a job title. It comes from what you create. YouTube is a leverage game. When you create a video, you do the work once, but that video can be watched by 1,000, 10,000, or 1,000,000 people. It works for you while you're sleeping, while you're at the gym, or while you're spending time with your family. When people choose to watch your content, learn from you, or follow your journey, that's real value. You are building a digital asset, and that realization opens up a whole new way of thinking about your future. You stop looking for jobs and start looking for opportunities. You realize that you don't need a boss to give you a raise. You can give yourself a raise by improving your content and growing your audience. Gen Z is realizing this faster than anyone else. They see the traditional 9 to 5 as a trap and the internet as the escape. They aren't looking for a career in the old sense. They are looking to build a brand. And the best part, you don't need anyone's permission. You don't need to wait for a hiring manager to call you back. You just need to hit record. A lot of people stay stuck because they want certainty. They want to guarantee that if they put in the effort, they will get the result. They want to know if their YouTube channel will work before they even start. They spend hours researching questions like, is YouTube dead? Or is the niche too saturated? But that's not how it works. In the creative world, there is no such thing as a guaranteed win. However, there is a guaranteed loss, and that is never trying at all. You don't get confidence first. You build confidence by uploading, learning, and improving along the way. Confidence is a byproduct of action. You don't feel like a YouTuber and then start. You start, and then you gradually become a YouTuber. Smart people are often the worst at this because they are good at finding logical reasons to wait. They call it market research. I call it fear in a suit. You have to be willing to be a beginner. You have to be willing to be bad at something for a while so that you can eventually be great at it. The certainty you're looking for doesn't exist in the planning phase. It only exists in the data you get after you've posted. Now, here's the good part. You don't have to go through all the struggles I did. I spent a long time trying to figure out why some videos blow up and others just die. And most people never figure it out. I'm already deep into YouTube, and I can show you exactly what's holding your content back and how to fix it. That's why I created a community you can join. Inside, you're not just getting advice, you're getting a full system you can follow. I'll show you how to find the right niche, come up with viral ideas, create high retention shorts, and actually improve with every video you post. You'll also get direct access to me, so you can ask questions, submit your content, and get clear feedback on what to fix. And when you join, I'll personally review your channel and tell you exactly what to focus on first, so you don't waste time. The first 10 people can join for just $39.99 a month and lock in that price forever. Once those spots are filled, the price will increase. If you're serious about growing on YouTube and want to stop guessing, the link is in the description. Don't wait, those 10 spots will go fast. So here's what you should do this week. I don't want you to just watch this video and feel inspired. Inspiration is cheap, action is expensive. 1. Pick one YouTube idea you've been thinking about. Don't worry if it's the best idea. Just pick one that you have an interest in. 2. Create your first video or short. Use your phone. Don't worry about a script. Just talk or demonstrate something you know. 3. Upload it. Don't worry about the tags, the description, or the perfect thumbnail. Just get it live. Set it to public. And here's the hard part. Don't look at the views for 24 hours. Your goal isn't to go viral on day one. Your goal is to practice the act of finishing. Don't overthink it and don't aim for perfection. Perfection is just a fancy way of staying stuck. That one upload will teach you more than weeks of planning ever will. You'll realize that the world didn't end because you posted an imperfect video. You'll realize that the process of editing wasn't as scary as you thought. You are building a muscle, and that muscle only grows when you lift the weight. Uploading is the weight. Here's what happens if you stick with YouTube. At first, you'll be figuring things out. It's messy. You'll make mistakes, but you'll be learning. You'll feel a bit awkward talking to a camera lens. Your family or friends might ask what you're doing. But over time, your videos improve, your ideas get clearer, and real progress starts showing up. Your editing gets tighter. Your voice becomes more confident. You start to see patterns in your analytics. You see exactly where people are dropping off, and you learn how to keep them there. Views increase, confidence grows, and new opportunities open. You might get your first brand deal. You might get a message from someone saying your video helped them. That's when it becomes real. The next few months are going to pass anyway. In 6 months, you can either be someone who is 6 months into their YouTube journey with 100 videos and a growing audience, or you can be someone who just kept thinking about it. One path leads to a potential new life. The other path leads to the same place you are now. Which one sounds better to you? Gen Z is taking over YouTube right now. They aren't waiting for permission. They aren't waiting for the perfect equipment. They are just creating. But again, even if you're not Gen Z, anyone can start and build something. The algorithm doesn't care about your age. It cares about the value you provide to the viewer. It cares if you can hold someone's attention for 60 seconds. The opportunity is still here, but it won't wait forever. The barrier to entry is lower than it's ever been, but the competition is growing every day. The only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is starting. It's that single decision to hit record. So take action today, upload your first video, comment below with your channel idea, and I'll give you honest feedback. I want to see what you're building. If you want to learn YouTube the right way and skip the years of trial and error, join the community. Click the link in the description and lock in that founder's deal while it's still available. But most importantly, just start. I'll see you in the next one.